Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I am building the hospital, a renovation that I did. I played in it in a Let's Play, must have been last week now. I meant to release this video last week as well, but I forgot what happened. I don't know. Anyway, I'm releasing it this week, and I think the hospital turned out pretty good. I enjoyed playing in it. There's a few things I have to change. There's too many bookshelves because your sim will just try to read while they're at work, and that's super annoying. But as far as I can tell, the other things that I was worried about do not have any effects. Like, I was a little worried about putting a full stove and fridge into the cafeteria area, but they don't seem to want to cook a full meal when they're at work, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I also put like a lounge bed area because I just wanted it to be really realistic. That was kind of what I was going for with this hospital, is more realism. The Sims hospital is kind of terrible, not gonna lie. Yeah. It's just, it has horrible routing. It's just not good to play in. Your Sims always have to walk forever to get anywhere, and there's always a huge, like, cluster mess of people and everything that you're trying to do. So I built this new hospital, and it took me a while to get this layout, which is why it was already somewhat built beforehand. I probably built this for like 2 hours or so before I actually got to this point where I am in the video now, which after this point is like another 2 hours of building, trying to fit everything in and like make sure I didn't forget anything, because I could ruin my entire game if I forgot something. And the hospital just wouldn't work. I didn't see the receptionist last time I was playing, so I'm not 100% sure if that works either, but it seemed like people were able to get in and out, and the receptionist is sitting there in this video while I was building this. So I think it's fine. She just wasn't even on the lot at all, as far as I could see, which is unusual, but yeah. Here's the little cafeteria, and I tried to make it like very, I don't know, very open for customers. Hospitals don't have customers, really. Patients, I guess I should say, and their families. Like, they just go to grab a coffee or whatever, so I put all the coffee machines in there. Actually, I put like 2 or 3 coffee machines in there total. The vending machine, plus there's 2 more, I think, in the front. I believe so. And, yeah, I just kept it really neutral. I like the way the cafeteria turned out a lot, actually. I think it works really well. And then I also changed up the layout as far as, like, what equipment is in which room. So before, there were 2 X-ray machines in one room, and then 2 of the, what are the other thing? The treadmill, the testing treadmill. Those were in a separate room, like in a different part of the hospital. So what I did was I made a few patient rooms with 2 beds each. And by the way, kind of off topic, not really though, the curtains from, I think it's City Living or Get to Work, it's one of those, but they have like a chain that comes down and then just a white, well, one of the colors is white. I think the default is red, just like a red fabric curtain with chains, which is like so perfect for the hospital because you can get it in the white swatch and it looks exactly like the curtains around your hospital bed sheet. Oh, also here, I might as well mention that I tried to make this sort of look like a kid's changing table, because, I don't know, it just seemed like that was kind of realistic. I don't know. Anyway, it's like a kid's bathroom there. So yeah, what I'm doing now is putting my room together, which has one x-ray machine and one treadmill tester. And I think that works better because there's a lot more space in the rooms too. So, and sometimes with the career, you have to do multiple tests on one sim, like to check off your progress for your workday. And so that works really well with that kind of setup because then you can just stay in the same room and do all the things. The little office rooms, I'm going to call them, that I put the chemical analysis machine into, those are really cute. Again, I have to get rid of the bookshelves because they're really annoying with those. And yeah, also something I did, here is the little lounge area, like the area where people who are on call for more than 24 hours, they like sleep here, you know, and then if they get a call, they just wake up and go wherever they're needed in the hospital. So that's what this idea was. But anyway, what I was about to say is something I did which I thought was pretty cool. I was glad I had this idea. In the room with the x-ray machine, I actually put a little, I guess I'm going to call it like a viewing room. I'm doing it right now, actually. So I put the window in through the door with just an archway and a desk, and I added the x-ray picture thing, and basically I'm just making a little viewing room for the technician because that's very realistic. They often go in the little room and they click to do the x-rays on you, and then they come out and let you leave. But that's where they spend the time, even though that's not really what they do in The Sims. Obviously, they have that computer right in front of the x-ray machine, and the doctor just stands there and does it. But again, for realism's sake, I built the little technician room, and I'm pausing for a really long time. I keep forgetting to watch this footage back before I actually go and do the voiceover. So that's great. I need to work on that. I am almost done with this hospital though. I've gotten most of the parts. I'm just kind of adding little touch-ups at this point and trying to decorate things a little bit, and just really wanted to make sure that all the routing would work out perfectly because it was just getting a little annoying at work with my sim. So I think it's much better, like I said. Also, there's a back entrance that I added to the hospital that I was worried was going to cause some kind of problems, but it didn't, so that's good. I was really worried people were going to try to get in through the back or something and like try to go up to the front and check in that way, and that would just make everything so much worse. But yeah, like I just said, that didn't happen, so it was good. Also, my cat is trying to get in at the door. If you hear him, I'm sorry. I don't know what my mic picks up sometimes, but I think you can probably hear scratching because he's very insistent. He's been very mean lately because he's so bored. I feel bad. I can't take him outside from my surgery, so he hasn't been outside in like months. I don't know if I ever mentioned, but I take my cat out on a leash outside. I feel like I've mentioned this before. Maybe. Anyway, I do that, but it's not happening right now because I can't walk outside in the snow and uneven ground. And if he, for some reason, decided to run away, he doesn't really, I mean, he's so good on his leash, it's ridiculous. He's like better than my dogs on a leash, to be honest. So if he just learned commands, that would make everything so much easier. He wouldn't even need a leash at that point. But I just don't trust my area. But yeah, I forgot even what I was talking about with the build now. I think I'm pretty much done. They don't ever go in this back room either, so I'm glad of that, because this was another thing I was worried about, was this TV here. but they don't seem to even notice that it's there. It's just the books for some reason that they are constantly distracted with. I don't know what's up with it, but yeah, they are really obsessed with books. I mean, that's kind of how doctors used to do their practice, right? They just kind of look everything up in a book and like figure out which symptoms seem to match up the best with the diagnosis, and now they just do that with the internet. So yeah, working on the outside, I just gave it a little more greenery and landscaping because I felt like it was just a teeny bit bare or something. And that's about it. I'm actually going to end the speed build now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also, I will try to upload this to the gallery. I've been having some major issues with the gallery lately, as in it's always offline for me. This has happened like 3 times now. I don't know what the problem is really, but yeah, 3 times I've tried to go and upload my builds and I haven't been able to. So as soon as I am able to, I will upload this to the gallery and you can download it and play it in your game as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!